Morning student, how are you? I hope you are all well. Today I like to review some of the old mathematical topics so that you will be ready for the second term exam. I know this is very important for you, this subject, expanding the brackets, and I shall give another 2 or 3 videos about old subjects before I proceed with the new subjects. So today we have to explain this expressions and equations 9.2 expanding the brackets. What's that? What's all about? The objectives is to know first, we have to know first the rules of the signs. Second, we have to know what's brackets expanding rules. There are 2 rules, by the signs and by the bracket, and then we see how we can expand it. The rules of the sign, you know this before. I think I gave it to you. I'm not sure that everybody get it before. It is when you multiply signs, negative times negative, positive, positive times positive, positive. Always then they are the same signs, they give you a positive sign. Always then they are different signs, minus times plus or plus times minus, they give you a minus. You have to learn this very good. Second, bracket expanding rules. A sign with a sign. You multiply always a sign with a sign. Sometimes you see minus 2, it's correct that 2 have a sign minus, but when you multiply the signs with the signs and the other things with other things. So it's minus plus, minus times plus or minus times minus. You always multiply a sign with a sign. Other things, yeah, you can multiply a letter by a letter or a letter by a number. There's no problem, like a times b, a times a to the power 2, you add up the 2 powers here, 2 times a, 2a, 2 times 4, 8, or 2a times 2c, it equals 4ca, you multiply all of them together, and so on. So the type of multiplication have to be like that, the pattern have to be like that, here and here for the signs. Now how you expand a bracket? For example, the simple equation here, 5 brackets x plus 7. You know the brackets are very powerful. That means you have to finish whatever inside the bracket before you go for outside, and when there's something outside multiplied by the bracket, that means it's multiplied by everything inside the brackets. Look at here, 5 multiply, this is the multiplication, always going to be in green. 5 times x plus 7, so 5 times x first and 5 times 7. When you see no sign here, that means positive. So when somebody asks me when it's a negative, how you know? When it's negative, I have to write negative. When there is no sign, that means it is positive. Look, it's positive. Sometimes I write it, sometimes I don't write it. But when it is negative, no, I have to write negative. So it is like when you see something like that, that means positive. So positive 5 times positive x, because I have no sign, look, plus. This plus, you put it always. You don't ask me, I put negative or no, this is always positive for the logical expression of mathematics. And it will be determined at the end, it's going to be plus or minus at the end. So this is the blue plus is always plus, not negative, always plus here. So now again, 5 times x, 5 times x plus x, 5 times 7, 5 plus the same. The 5 will be multiplied first with the x and second time with this 7 and the blue plus and this. Now we determine this group here, plus with the plus, plus times plus plus, 5 times x, 5x. The blue plus comes down. Between the we put this between brackets so that we know that this value here, this expression here is multiplied by the plus and nothing else. So that is better. You put the right side of the equation between brackets. Now again, plus times plus plus and 5 times 7, 35 between brackets. This place here means multiplication. This multiplication, the plus comes down. Now the plus is multiplied by the bracket. So it's plus times plus, give me plus, and the 35 comes down. Again, we have something like that. This is also another expression, but with negative outside. There's no number or negative, or it's just like minus 1, because you know when you multiply 1 by anything, stays the same. You multiply 1 by 10 is 10, you multiply 1 by 20 is 20, you multiply 1 by an apple stays an apple. So 1 is no value. You can put 1 here or you can put no 1, is the same just like 1. So this expression and just like this expression here. But what's between them here is multiplication. So the minus is multiplied by all what's inside the brackets. So it's going to be minus multiplied by plus x and minus multiplied by plus 7. And the blue plus in the middle, always blue. Now minus by plus x is minus x. This, oh, I forget to color this. Anyway, this is blue here. Okay, this is the plus comes down, and this plus is multiplied by minus is sorry, the minus here multiplied by plus give you minus. Okay, and 7, and then this is also between brackets, so that we know that this plus is multiplied by minus. So plus by minus give you minus. You see how it's determined at the end? This plus, this blue plus, will be determined at the end. So plus times minus give me minus, and it is 7 comes down because there is no number here, only plus. We multiply the sign by the sign, the 7. So the end solution is going to be minus x minus 7. The same goes here, minus 2 by this one, minus 2 multiplied by minus 3 plus minus 2 multiplied by, this is just like two groups. This is a group 1 and this is a group 2. Only the group on the right, put it between brackets so that we don't forget it is multiplied by the plus. Okay, so this is minus 2. Minus by minus give me plus. 2 by 3 give me 6. Plus comes down. Minus times minus give me plus. 2 times 2 give me 4, and the c comes down. Okay, plus c comes down. Now this one, plus times plus, you multiply this plus, because as I told you, between the bracket and the plus it's multiplication here. Look, so plus times plus give you plus, and 4c comes down. The same for this one, minus 5x multiplied by what's inside, and it's the same plus, and this is it comes 5 minus times minus give me plus. 5 times 3 give me 15. X comes down, plus comes down, multiplied by this what's inside the bracket. You have to finish the business inside the bracket. Minus times minus give me plus. 5 times 2 give me 10. X times c give me xc. So now plus 15x comes down. Now we have to determine this is here. Plus times plus give me plus, and 10xc comes down. Exercises, I go to exercise 9.2, page 100, number 1, and number 2. I made 2 exercises, and this is your homework. You have to, I hope you can try 1 and 2. But now I like to explain only this one here for a short time. You multiply 6 by 2 plus f. So 6 times 2 plus 6 times f is going to be 12 plus 6f, and this plus is still multiplied by this here, correct? So plus times plus give me plus, and 6f comes down. The same in this situation here. 2 3b minus 4. The 2 is multiplied what's inside the bracket. 2 times 3b is going to be 6b, and plus, the blue plus, remember, and then the 2 multiplied by minus 4, plus 2, because there's no sign here, multiplied by minus 4. So plus times minus give me minus. 2 times 4 give me 8. So between the bracket I have minus 8, outside I have the blue plus, and still now I have to multiply it by minus 8. So plus times minus give me minus. 8 comes down. This is the answer. Please try to do also 1 and 2, exercise 9.2, and I'm ready to answer any questions if you have concerning this topic. Thank you very much.